Hey everyone, my name is Jesus Sanchez. I'm a board gamer. I've been playing games for a while. I go to Gen Con, Origins, and some of the big things. I work for Cosmos here in America, and I play, as you can tell, a lot of games. Got a ton of games. Here, normally I don't do videos for YouTube or anything like that. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not part of the Dice Tower or anything like that. But I feel the need to kind of get the word out and to kind of give a little impromptu review of this, which is, I'm going to go ahead and kind of flip this around. So the Kenny G Keepin It Saxy game. Keepin It Saxy. It's unbelievable. The name of this game. So this is. It looks like this is a game by Prospero Hall. Big G Creative Games. BigGCreative.com is where you can go to find out more about this. I got this from Target. I saw it on a board game thing on Facebook and thought it was hilarious and was like, okay, for 20 bucks, I'm gonna get this just because of the hilarity of it. And then I read the back because I was like, man, this is kind of cheesy, kind of silly. So it says, use the power of jazz to win the day. I'm also a professional jazz musician, and so this was hilarious to me. So, but it says the back of the box says this: help Kenny G, the world-renowned saxophone superstar, keep his groove through a hectic day. Work together to overcome uncool events, detangle those luscious locks, and avoid rush hour traffic without missing a brassy beat. It's a soothing combo of strategy and cooperation. And then it also says, include wooden Kenny G mover. So I thought this was hilarious. Decided that I would give it a go. Here we are. We're set up with the Kenny G Keepin It Saxy game. This is a cooperative game that you are trying to keep these groove points on the board. If at any time these groove points are depleted, you and your friends will lose. At the end of the game, if you have any of those left, you can score according to how many you have. But the object of the game is to keep him, to get him through his day. So the game's played over 6 rounds. There's 2 mornings, 2 afternoons, and 2 evenings. Each round, you're going to draw a number of event cards, and then you have to get through those event cards playing sound cards. And these sound cards are the basic mechanic of the game. You're going to play these for the symbols, and then you get, I repeat, you get to say these amazing scat sounds when you play them. So in this instance, we would play 2 event cards for this morning. So Kenny G's phone didn't charge. The second event to come out would be, oh man, he's out of hair product. His entire game or day is not starting off too well. So I need a blue, a pink, and a purple, or you can just look at the symbols if there are some colorblind folks that are out there, to complete this card. And they have to be done in that order. Each player will then take their turn, and each player will get three, count them, 3 actions that you can take. And those actions are play a sound card, draw 2 cards, play an ability card, or you can trade 1 card with another player. So on my turn, I might play this blue card first because I need that blue card. And that is a Scoodiddly or Scoodiddly. And then I can play a pink and a purple if I have them. But each one costs me an action. Now let's say that I don't have a pink, which I don't. So I have a couple options. I can draw a card or draw 2 cards, Or I could ask my friend to give me one of his whoops, which is a pink card, by the way. Nice scatting there, Kenny G, thank you so much. Or I can play this, which is a wild. So I'll play this wild on here for my second action. My third action, oh man, now I really do need to. So for my third action, I'm going to actually trade cards with a partner, which will not go on this card, but I will give him this card, which is a card that he can play, and it's called Sax with Friends. So that would be the end of my turn, and then it would flip over to my partner's turn over here, who's like, oh, thanks, Jesus, now it's my turn, so now I get to play stuff. I'm going to play some Sax with Friends, and another player immediately plays one card from their sound event card. Well, I'm going to play this card that I just got, which might not be the smartest thing, but now this card is done. And then I would have to say, and this is an optional rule that I require, is I would say these in order to complete this card. So that would be scoodiddly wow wow biddly. And then I would put this card aside, and now I've completed that. Now, after both players have taken their 3 actions, dun dun dun, you're going to move into the groove phase. And in the groove phase, every unresolved event card, you are going to roll a number of dice. It tells you according to the card. And it comes with these awesome dice that have 1s and 2s and a bunch of blanks. And so then I would roll 2 dice, and that gives me 1, 2, 3 pips. That is how many groove tokens you lose. So I would lose 3, they'd be out of the game, and Kenny G would be like, even though that's not a song. And now it's in the second morning phase, and then I would draw one more event card, in this case for 2 players. Now this event card is still out, so now we have social media controversy. Oh man, not Kenny G. The G-Man is not doing that. But as you can see, as you move through the game, these cards are going to have more dice roll. I'm not going to lie. I played this game a couple times, and I made it to about here. And then my groove was not groovy enough. So that's the overview of the game, is if you can get through the entire day and have some groove points, you can say, hey, I won, or you can try to see exactly how awesome you were at winning. But that's the basic idea of the game. You're playing cards to match these symbols. You roll dice according to that at the end of each round. You lose groove points. You can gain some groove points. And that's the game. It's pretty simple. All right. So, Kenny G keeping it Saxy, the game. I was really, really surprised. This game's pretty solid in my opinion. It is not the most complex game on earth. It is a simple, you're drawing cards, you're matching symbols, but it's not Ghost Stories hard by any means, but it is relentless. Like those events can sneak up on you and you can lose. I tried this, I played this solitaire and changed just a couple of rules. But it was really, really fun. Like it was kind of mindless fun. It is not a heavy game. It is definitely a filler, but it is what I would call a Thanksgiving game. Like I could play this with anybody and we will laugh at just kind of the Kenny G-ness of the game. But it is simple. It is a good game for $20. Like it's a pretty fun and solid game. Like, I will play this over Uno and Phase 10 any day. Like this was quite enjoyable. I don't know if this game would actually be as fun if it didn't have this theme on it. Like, because the game's pretty simple. You could slap any theme on it. But I think what makes it a good game, in my opinion, is that theme. That theme is pretty cheesy, but I really, really appreciate that this game knows what it is. It knows that that theme is silly and it's kind of cheesy, and it's not trying to be a serious game where it's like thinking that this Kenny G game is like this amazing strategic game. It's very cheesy. I mean, come on, out of hair products, social media controversy, like it's funny. Like, and Kenny G had to sign off on it, so that's actually kind of endearing to me that he's like, okay, that's funny. Like it's like the Chuck Norris thing. Like he knows that it's funny, like, and he plays it up, and that is the main reason I bought this game. I saw it and I was like, okay, this is kind of dumb. And then I read the back and I was like, holy crap, it's kind of making fun of itself. This is right up my alley. Super simple game. You will see me playing this game, Solitaire, because it is a great little quick solitaire card game, in my opinion. I can play it solitaire and it makes me chuckle, it makes me laugh. And really, isn't that what gaming is about, is to have fun and find enjoyment in this? So the fact that I think it's funny and that it feels good to play this game is awesome. Call it a guilty pleasure if you want. I'm gonna call it I want to keep this game, and it's a really good $20 that I spent. So I don't have any fancy review names for myself. I guess we can call it Jesus Does Games. That's kind of inappropriate on so many levels. But hopefully this will help you make a decision on coming to get this game. So, you know, that's Kenny G, Keepin' It Saxy. I would say a super simple game that is really fun. Like if you're trying to get someone into games and it's fun, I would go pick this up. It's $20. It's pretty awesome. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps you. Bye.